Yo, what is going on, guys? Unreal here, bringing you guys a brand new video on World War II. Today's video is going to be based on how to improve your gun skill and aim in the game. So, yeah, basically what I'm going to do is give you guys around uh, 5 steps in which I'm going to tell you guys how you can improve and how you can get better at the game, basically. So, my main piece of advice I can give you guys is sensitivity. Most people you'll see run like the craziest sensitivity ever. Um, you'll see, like I run a 5.5, both sides for horizontal and vertical, but sometimes you see people running 10 and 10 on each, and I don't really recommend that. I normally, I mean, you could run a 5.5, or sometimes you could even run a 6.5, or even a 4.5. Normally, I just run a 5.5. Um, why should you focus on your sensitivity? Why? Because it's like, oh, snipers run like just so, like a really high sensitivity, so you could like really just jump on people and get the kill a lot easier. I recommend if you're running an AR or if you're running an SMG, I honestly recommend running a 5.5 because it's just easier to it's good for me to turn. It's really on you guys, but why run 5.5 is because it's it just suits me the best, and that's what I find better. But every person is different, and everybody could choose what sensitivity to use depending on how good they are at the game. But if you're like having a hard time getting kills or having a hard time running in the map and just like hitting walls or whatever, that's because your sensitivity is basically screwing you up. But my recommendation would be change your sensitivity. So the second piece of advice I can give you guys is focus on your crosshairs. What are crosshairs? Basically, let me see if you get it. Okay. Dark spot, dark spot, dark spot. They are the lines you have on the middle of your screen. Those are what are going to be basically helping you. And if you're moving around, that's where you want to keep your look. That's where you're going to be looking. You don't want to be like going through a corner and looking up like right here. You want to make sure to keep it right on the middle. So if you are going to interact and just shoot, like have a gunfight with somebody, you want it to be in the middle. Or unless if you're in a situation and you know where the player is, let's say if he's like right up here, or if he's prone right here, then yeah, you can easily just pre-aim that and walk towards you like that, or you can just keep your crosshairs down. Only in situations like that. In my personal opinion, though, you're mostly gonna find people right in the middle, running around or doing whatever, or just sitting there camping, head glitching, or whatever. They're basically gonna be standing up, and so that's why I pretty much keep it on the middle at most times. So yeah, the second piece of advice would be just keep an eye on your crosshairs. Try to keep it middle, unless you know where the position of the enemy player is. All right. My third piece of advice will be how to control your recoil. So, as you guys know, there are certain guns in the game, as the PPSH is one that has pretty bad recoil, and the bar has a certain type of recoil too that's not the best. But on how to control your recoil, my main advice would be run the correct attachments. If you run the correct attachments, you will easily get the kills, and you'll just be, I mean, it depends on what you run. If you run infantry, then run for attachments. That's basically what it's for. But for the most part, it would be how to control it would be like for the PPSH. I think I've done a video on it once. If you're running the PPSH, there's a way you can do this. This recoil on the gun is kind of rough, but just control it with your right thumb. Try to keep it down and whatnot when you're shooting. But also, it's just basically run the right attachments. The other thing is just your gun fights. As soon as you're good with the gun, like if you're see what I mean. If you have 13,000 kills with a PPSH, you basically know how to run the gun, and it's just constantly going through gunfights and just getting the kills basically. So yeah, that's if you want to get good with a certain gun, run the gun, and just to control the recoil. As with more experience with you have the gun, the recoil won't be so bad because you'll be used to it and you'll just know how to use the gun at all times. All right, my fourth piece of advice I'm going to give you guys is basically something that a lot of people don't do. I mean, if you're trying to get into the competitive scene or you're playing a lot of ranked, you want to get better at the game. My opinion is try to engage with every game. Try to get the W in every game. And by that I mean is that grind. Like basically if you want to get better at the game, You want to improve your gun skill. You want to improve your aim. You want to improve how to use every single gun in the game. My opinion is just simply grind. Play as much as you can. If your mom gives you permission, if you have permission from your parents, play. You don't, if they're not home, play. Stuff like that, basically. And the more you play, basically, in my opinion, the more you play, the better you'll get. When I started playing this game, it was kind of hard for me because I just came out of Black Ops 3 Infinite Warfare, and it was just pure jetpacks crap. And it changed up. It's like, all right, boots on the ground once again, just like in Black Ops 2 and Ghosts and, all those other games. So it was a big change, obviously. But in my opinion, if you want to get better at the game, better with your aim, skill, gun, your gun, the gun aim, or basically whatever what this video is about. My opinion is grind the game, play the game, and just every chance you get, play, play, play. And I assure you, your aim and gun skill will get a lot better. Your drop shotting skills, your jump shotting skills will get better. And yeah, depending on what gun if you guys are AR slayers, I mean, you guys really don't. If you have bad aim with an AR, same thing. It's about the recoil. It's about what attachments you're running. So that's just my opinion, though. Other advice I can give you about, and the other thing too, is that when the way you get better by playing with a certain gun, like trying to get better with your aim and try to get better with your gun skill, is basically by situations, and by situations I mean is every single kill you get, every 1 piece, every 2 piece, every 3 piece. That's how you get better at the game. Um, there's certain situations where, let's say there's a guy head glitching over this tire thing, and you can't get him because he's head glitching and he kills you. But every time, and mostly every once in a while, you'll have that exact same situation where there's a guy head glitching that tire. For an example, and every time you're gonna get better is by keep getting in certain situations like that, and being able to get the kill every single time. Um, so yeah, you know, that's what I gotta say about this piece of advice is just grind the game, play the game, and work on your situations. That's how you end up getting better with every gun. Same thing. It was like the VMP Black Ops 3. A lot of people hated the gun because of the recoil. I enjoyed the gun. I think I had over 30,000 kills with the gun, and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, just use the gun, get better with it, play with situations, and just with every kill and more experience you have with that gun, you will get better. Your gun skill will get better, and so will your aim. So yeah, guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this where I explain how to get better and whatnot. I do plan on making a Q&A video, so if you guys do have any questions, please make sure that in the comment section, leave a question that anything you want to know, Call of Duty-wise or personal-wise. So yeah, hope you guys have an amazing day. God bless, and peace out, guys.